feel like you guys kind of started slow tonight and then...
Yeah, we started a little bit slow. There were a few plays that we didn't execute on offense, or didn't stop them on defense. It was still good energy, but then coming out of the second half, we didn't back down. We kept our energy high and kept going, kept executing plays, playing hard going in the second half so we could get the lead back.
You play defense kind of off and on. Is that to kind of stay fresh?
Yeah, stay fresh for offense. I just rotate in with Sickle and free safety with Devontae Lane and Dylan Doyle every now and then, usually on passing downs. But yeah, that's what I do.
What'd you see on the pick?
I was playing strong side quarter and I saw my guy went to the sideline. Usually when that happens, someone's coming across back the middle, and I saw the post coming behind me. I flipped around really quick and I saw the ball in the air and I just went for it.
That 40-yard touchdown, that was kind of all you.
Yeah. I've been asking for him to throw a deep ball all night because I feel like I have a good chance of getting those, and he just needed to throw it so I could run under it, and he did just that. He threw it where only I could get it and to make a play. It was a good throw by Everfoots.
What happened to you guys in the second half? I mean, there was a completely different level of emotion.
That's what a big focus has been in our off season and through the first few weeks of practice, and not letting our energy level drop a few times last season. We thought we did that. So then coming out the second half, we didn't feel like they were better than us. We knew we were still in the game. We're only down by 10 points, and put a big emphasis on coming out of the second half with a lot of energy and playing hard.
So how big was that pick then? Because they were driving right down there to take the lead.
It was a little bit of a momentum shifter. They had a little bit of momentum. They could have gone and scored and gone up by a little bit more, but getting the pick got us the ball back and got the momentum back in our favor.
What's coming up recruiting-wise?
I just go week by week to visit colleges, still talking to my parents, coming closer to a decision, but big thing is just talking to my parents.
During the summer, you were talking about maybe trying to get it done before the season. What's kind of shifted your timeline to be more patient, I guess?
Just wanting to get to all the colleges, see them as much as I can, not rush into a decision, make sure I make the right decision, and again, just want to talk to my parents about it. That's a big part.
You have Oregon set? Is that the only official you have set so far, or do you have
Yeah,
more?
one for sure Oregon, and I'm working on getting more set.
Are you going to the Iowa game tomorrow?
Yeah, going to the Iowa game, maybe gonna take a few with my friends.
You visited there recently, I think, for a practice. How was that?
It was good. They got new practice fields. It was good environment, good energy. It seemed like a fun but intense practice, and I really liked how it was run.
What was the conversation like with the coaches?
Just talking about different parts of the offense, why Iowa's a good fit, stuff like that.
They putting a lot of pressure on you to stay home? I mean, you're the local guy.
Not feeling a whole lot of pressure. They're just letting me know that they want me there. Feel like it's a good fit for me, and no pressure. It's good. Good situation.
How was the Michigan visit? I think a lot of people saw those pictures on Twitter and
yeah,
freaked out.
Well, they split everyone up. There was a bunch of recruits there. They split them up by position, and then they toured you around campus. And at random, they would select a team captain, and he was responsible for getting a picture with all the guys and then tweeting it. And we were competing against other groups, and of course, I got selected. So it was a little out of the norm for me to be tweeting that, but it was whatever.
Yeah, I think it surprised people because you were like, don't tweet much at all, and then there were boom, all these photos all in a row.
Yeah.
What is your kind of timeline to make a decision?
I don't have a definite date. Just working through a few last visits and then talking to my parents again is the big part for me.
You think you're going to take all 5 officials?
I'm not sure yet. I haven't discussed it that much depth with my parents.
Tougher than you thought? Did you think this? No, the decision. It seems like you're really kind of battling with this thing.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just a tough decision for me. I've got a lot of great colleges that I'm looking at, and just trying to make sure I make the right decision. They're all great places. So.
Are you leaning anyway, or are you just really kind of open and not really gotten to that point?
There's a handful that I like and I've been kind of looking at more. But, yeah.
Any new ones coming in? Have you heard from any ones that you know or that are newer?
The most recent one was Notre Dame.
Okay.
That was about maybe 2 weeks ago. And, yeah.
All the rage was the Windows sticker. The Notre Dame Windows sticker was all the rage for a while.
Oh,
I mean, is that the team you grew up rooting for along with Iowa?
well, I went to the camp 2 years ago with my dad, and we just stopped by the bookstore to get a bunch of gear, and we got one of the Windows stickers. And I didn't put it on the car. It was either my mom or my dad, but it looks good, so I just let it go.
What have they said to you? Did they invite you for a visitor? Notre Dame?
Yeah, I went up and I watched a practice like 3 weeks ago or so. But I was trying to get back to a game earlier in the season, maybe like third week or something, fourth week.
When's the Oregon visit? Do you have that set?
The Virginia game.
Okay.
I'm not for sure what week that is. It's earlier in the season with the Virginia game.
I think it's next weekend.
Yeah.
How are you going to manage that, getting different places and playing on Friday nights?
Yeah.
A bit of a chore to get to Oregon.
Yeah.
Parents are full.
Yeah, that's what the parents are for. Just get a good night's sleep, and then I'll have to get up early and travel. It's not too big a deal. I like going with my parents. I get a little bit more time with my parents on the weekends, like on a Saturday, talking about colleges and stuff.
Is it hard to juggle the recruiting while you're trying to focus on your team?
Somewhat. I mean, I try to focus on my team a lot during the week, and then let the weekends be the colleges. Every once in a while, I'll call a coach during the week, but I kind of just, during the week is focus on the team and on the opponent.
Good.